Hello, my name is Bailey Hillman. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how to prevent falls at home. You might be watching this video for yourself or maybe for your loved one who you're trying to keep at home and want to keep safe. Research shows that many times when individuals fall, it sends them into a spiraling decline and it's very difficult for them to recover from it. As a nursing home administrator, as well as an occupational therapist, I see individuals coming into long-term care multiple times because they are coming in after a fall. And falls can cause hip fractures, fractures in the arms, and so falls are definitely something that you want to try your best to avoid. So I want to give you 5 quick tips on how to prevent these. The first one that we're going to talk about is strength. So you want to make sure to continue to get strength. So if we don't use it, we lose it, right? So you've got to continue to use your muscles, getting up and moving and being as active as possible. Even if it is simply, holding cans and doing your bicep curls or doing squats, sit to stands whenever you're sitting in your chair. I know my grandma does those a lot. I actually have set on her phone a timer, and at 3 o'clock every day it goes off and she is to stand up and do some type of movement. So I know we all can get very sedentary, especially after retired life and just sitting and watching movies, or just not really being as active as we have in the past. And so my encouragement on tip number 1 is to keep moving. Get up and move your body. So you don't have to do, weightlifting on big weights, but at least do some type of movement to keep you up and moving and stable. You also want to work on your core trunk strength. So your stomach muscles, ensuring that they are strong. Your leg muscles, your stomach muscles, and your balance are really important to ensuring that you do not have a fall at home. If you are taking care of your loved one and you're trying to prevent them from falling, ensure that you do not see your loved one becoming weak. Okay, so you're going to notice this by if they're having more difficulty standing from a chair or if they're stumbling a little bit when they're walking. That would be your clue that they are becoming weak or they're losing their balance. So I would reach out to your physician and say, we need some in-home therapy. We need someone to come in and evaluate to ensure that my mom, my dad, or my sibling is continuing to gain strength and is not at risk for falls. The second tip is to remove clutter. Okay, I love my things, right? I am one of the world's worst. My grandma, I was talking about before, she's one of the world's worst. She would be considered a hoarder. And so it's very important, if you love your things and you like to collect things, that you at least have clear pathways to needed areas. So for instance, if I'm in my bed and I have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I want to make sure that my path is clear and there's nothing that's going to fall into my pathway to end up tripping me up. So be very careful on things and clutter. The other thing that you do not want to have in a home is rugs. Okay, rugs. They are not good, all right? So not big ones or small ones. The corners will curl up and will grab your foot and trip you and could cause you to fall. So my encouragement is, if you're going to get out of the shower, okay, we'll talk about showers here in a moment, but then you need a rug down so you don't slip on the tile, is to have the rug hanging on your towel rack, to place it there whenever you're getting out, and then to pick it back up so you're not tripping over it whenever you're not using it for getting in and out of the shower. So the rugs in the kitchen need to go, the rugs at the door need to go, so be very aware of slippery surfaces and rugs. Okay, so removing those rugs. So no clutter, okay, no trip hazards in your walkway, and then getting rid of rugs. The third thing I'm going to talk about is your shoe choices. All right, many of us, I'm guilty, I walk around with no shoes on. My dad, however, wears shoes all the time. So making sure that you're wearing your shoes or non-slip socks if you have slippery surfaces in your home. The only exception to this rule is if you or your loved one has Parkinson's disease, which causes you to have a shuffle step, right? And if your shoes are not somewhat slippery, if they're very like rubber on the bottom and they stick really good, then you're going to have a hard time getting going and moving, which then could cause you to fall forward and cause a fall, right? So the only time you do not want to have good rubber shoes, rubber sole shoes, is if you've got Parkinson's and you have a shuffle step. Then I would talk to your therapist about what is proper footwear. What should I be wearing to ensure that I do not fall? Non-slip socks are great, okay? Even going barefoot is better than going and walking around in slippery socks that don't have grips on the bottom. So if you don't like the grip socks, go barefoot, okay? I'd rather that than the slippery socks. So that is tip number 3. So tip number 4, ask for assistance, okay? Go and assist your loved one. The shower is the number 1 place that people typically fall at home, okay? Because they're standing in a slippery surface. You know, they have no clothes on. There's usually not grab bars. So this is an area that is a very high fall risk, okay? Or getting over into the tub and stepping over the ledge into the shower is so unsafe. So ensure that you're asking for help from your loved one, even just getting in. You can wrap a towel around you when you're safely standing in there. You can hand them the towel and continue to shower in privacy. Or you can, wrap up in a towel before they see you. They can assist you getting out. There's also devices that your occupational therapist can recommend, such as a transfer bench where you can sit down on the outside of the tub, flip your feet over, scoot down, and then stand up, or even stay sitting during showers. The other recommendation is to get grab bars installed. Even if you have assistance from another person, it doesn't hurt to have places that you can grab on and hold as you're trying to transfer into unsafe surfaces, such as the shower. So ask for assistance, all right? Ask for assistance. My grandpa one day was up in the attic trying to fix something in the end stages of Parkinson's disease, and he literally got stuck up in the roof, okay, of their home because he was so stubborn and would not ask for assistance. And so please, to prevent falls and to prevent you from getting injured, ask for assistance. No more climbing ladders. Just be very cautious. Again, one fall could send you or your loved one in a spiraling downhill cycle, and it's very hard to recover and regain your strength again. So ask for help. It is okay. The last tip is to change positions slowly, okay? Go slow. If you are lying in the bed and you are about to get up, do not lie down and try to sit up and stand up within seconds, okay? That is not good for your blood pressure. You have to let your body adjust to lying down and then sitting up. Sit on the side of the bed for a moment. Ooh, take a few deep breaths and then attempt to stand, okay? And it is okay to have either a nightstand or something standing by so that you can have something to grab on as you're changing positions. Same thing from going to sit to stand, okay? If you get lightheaded or dizzy when you're going from sit to stand for a moment before you attempt to walk, okay? A few deep breaths, and then start to walk once you feel like you are balanced and that you can go forward. So 5 tips, okay? 5 tips. That's very easy to help you prevent falls. So number 1 was strength. Keep moving, okay? If you don't move, you're gonna lose it. The second one was to remove trip hazards, okay? Remove the hazards. The third one was shoes, okay? Proper footwear, ensuring that you're wearing proper footwear. The next one is ask for assistance. It is okay to ask for help. And then the last one is to change positions slowly. That's hard for me to say. Change positions slowly. Go slow. Okay, so 5 things. If you can remember these 5 things, I'm hoping that this helps you to prevent falls. If you have difficulty or you have multiple falls, please reach out to your physician. Okay, reach out and get home health or therapy services through outpatient therapy in order to keep you strong and safe while you are in your home. I want to keep you there as long as possible. I am a healthcare administrator, but I know how important it is to take care of your loved one at home or for you to stay at home as long as possible. Please subscribe, hit the subscribe button below, like and comment. If you have any questions or topics that you would like to hear from me, please ask those there and we will get those videos out to you. We also have an Everything Dementia support group on Facebook. I really encourage you to join that as we are growing our support with one another. And so I am on there frequently making recommendations and giving out resources. So please join us on our Facebook group page. And I hope that this video keeps you safe and keeps you at home longer. Thank you.